Managerial economics. Good morning, everyone. Today, in this video, we are going to learn about managerial economics. In this chapter, we will learn about the definition of managerial economics, definition, characteristics of managerial economics, characteristics, one characteristics, and the scope for importance, and five functions of managerial economics. Let us see what is managerial economics. In everyday business, managers have to take different decisions. They need to allocate the resources wisely, determine the pricing strategy, forecast demand, and analyze the market trends and assess risk. This is where managerial economics comes into picture. It is a discipline that combines economic theory and practical business knowledge. Managerial economics deals with the application of various theories, principles, and concepts to business management in order to solve real business problems. Before we get into details, we will see what is economics. Economics is the social science that studies how individuals, business, and governments use scarce resources to satisfy the unlimited needs and wants of the customer and also to get the maximum profit. Whenever a firm operates, the ultimate aim of a owner of the company is to uh, take the maximum profit out of the company, and at the same time he wants to use the optimal use of the resources. Okay, then this economics is divided into two parts. One is microeconomics, the other one is macroeconomics. When we see the microeconomics, it deals with the actions of an individual or a specific business, as to what is the demand of a particular, to determine what is the demand of a particular product. And when we talk about individual company, it is related to the microeconomics. And the macroeconomics is deals with the various macroeconomic concepts like national income, inflation, deflation, and trade circles. Uh, we see that no, the firms is operating in an environment. Okay, but it has to comply with the as long as the firm is operating, it has to comply with the environment also. So it has to take into account all the macroeconomic factors also. Then the managers adjust the policies to fit into the environment so that the maximum profit can be attained. And they in order to sustain in the market, they have to see consider the various factors also. Now we'll see what are the features of managerial economics. First of all, the first feature is it deals with the microeconomic aspects of the business. It tells how a business takes decision with regard to price and cost of the component. Second is it uses the focuses on the macroeconomic factors as well, like national income, inflation, deflation, and trade circles. And the third one is it focuses on the optimum resource utilization. The fourth one is it focuses on the profit maximization. As long as the company is operating, the aim of the manager is to make the maximum profit out of it. Next, we will study what are the scope of the managerial economics. Managerial economics scope means first one is it helps in determining the objectives of the firm. It helps in determining the objectives of the firm, where we can apply the managerial economics in the firm uh, to find out the first objective. That means the main aim of the business is to make profit. And the second one is this managerial economics principles can be applied in the demand forecasting. When a company is manufacturing a product, then the manager have to identify what is the demand of that particular product in the market in the coming future, or for that matter a particular season. And for that he has to forecast the demand based on the past performances. And next, it can be applied in the theory of management, profit management. And it helps the manager to come up with the ideas and aspects, as to how to maximize the profit. And the third one is it is applied in the theory of production and cost analysis, how the resources can be used optimally to get the maximum profit. And that can be applied, the managerial economics applications can be applied in the theory of capital management. Here the managers will see how the capital can be utilized, how they are going to invest in purchasing the land and machinery for the production purposes. And it also helps in the strategic planning. Strategy means how the firm is going to operate or perform in the coming years down the line, for 10 years for that matter, or 5 years. So the manager can plan the operation strategically, so that the best performance can be achieved. And then what we will see, what are the importance of the managerial economics. It gives guidance for individuals for identification of key variables in decision making process. The key variables are the demand of the product, the supply, how much product need to be supplied in the market, and what is the cost of production, and what is the price, what is going to be the price of that particular product when it goes out into the market. And the second one is helps the business executive to understand the various problems of business and manage the problem, and to take the right decisions at the right time. Also it helps to maximum optimization of the scarce resources of the firm to maximize its profits. It also helps the firm in forecasting the most economic variable like demand, supply, cost, revenue, price, sales, and profit, and formulate sound business practices. Now, last is the functions of managerial economics. Functions of managerial economics. Managerial economics, first is the it helps in the decision making. It helps the manager to take the proper action. If there are so 2 3 or alternative things are there, then it helps the manager to take the appropriate strategy, so that the maximum profit and the cost of production and the in order to sustain in the environment, it has to take into account the macroeconomic factors also. And it helps in the future planning. It predicts the future demand based on the past performance. Thank you so much.